Hi, my name's Amy Gibson. These are the Jesus interviews I'm sharing with you, what I believe are the responses of Almighty God and Jesus to my prayers. As they speak to me, I just write down their words. I share this with you with the very best of intentions to benefit society for world peace. You can make up your own mind about this for conversation and contemplation, not advice. But I do believe the wisdom of God has come to me, compelled to share this with you. And I hope that you do find this beneficial to you. Almighty God said to me, He would like to speak about this. His choice, the title of tonight's work, the Revelations. Almighty God said, the purpose of the humans, to take care of the planet, all living creatures, and each other, and to create world peace. And world peace is safety, prosperity, and paradise for planet Earth. Each human being is a miracle, endowed with creativity, empowered with language, and ingenuity. Listener, your human status is a privilege as compared to the other animals, and by virtue of being a human being, you were endowed with a special gift, unique and essential to the planet. Yet this gift not yet brought into existence. This gift only lives in the imagination. Each gift is a solution to benefit the world. Yet each person must have confidence, as well as faith, and your Creator is your partner in collaboration with your creation. If you decide to believe in yourself and to seek wisdom and guidance from your Creator in prayer, you will have or receive the resources you need, and the way will be made for you, said Almighty God, your Creator. And the power of the humans, creators upon planet Earth, as Almighty God watches over the proliferation of His creations to see planet Earth bloom. And this is gratitude, to honor the blessings of life and not to judge one's gifts, but to nurture these instead, is to fulfill one's destiny to heaven, said Almighty God. And then Almighty God said, listener, you will decide your valuation of your life, your circumstance, and what to do with it. Your perception is filtered by its source of influence to tell you who you are, what you're worth, the way things are, the way things should be, what to do, and this becomes your choice to make. Wisdom is now brought to your ears, and you will decide what you will do with it. You will accept it or refuse it, and as you decide, God will decide for you, said Almighty God. And these are the revelations. The planet of Earth, by far, the greatest destination of all galaxies, and to be a human, a sacred privilege, yet devalued by most. Listener, those who choose to honor and proliferate the miraculous gifts of solutions, essential to planet Earth, will be supported and honored, but those who choose to destroy or dismiss or devalue this priceless sacred land and sea, and humanity and all living creatures, will be history, said Almighty God. And then Almighty God said, the judge of humanity, Jesus, decides the fate of each human, and matches skill sets. And critics become crickets. Hecklers become hyena. And it's happening right now. As each soul passes and new creatures born, the critic goes to sleep and wakes up as a cricket. Choice is made. And now what will the cricket choose? It's happening, said Almighty God. The purpose of animals, to receive souls of disrespectful humans. Listener, observe the Rottweiler, the piranha, the shark, and lions and tigers and bears, and they are filled with their skill set and fortunate to be on planet Earth because the murderers go to hell for eternal suffering, said Almighty God. Listener, you do not have to believe this until you do. The future is world peace, safety, prosperity, and paradise, and those who create these will inherit the earth and will be protected from the Passover, said Almighty God. And then Almighty God nodded with respect to his greatest pride and joy, Jesus, to listen to his wisdom, and Jesus said, "And the wise are few, who seek the wisdom of God, and the judge of humanity, for guidance, forgiveness, strength, and protection, and navigation." Guidance is counsel, and navigation is decision-making. The time is coming, and souls, prepare for the final destination. And then Jesus provided a powerful prayer for courage, his choice of words. And Jesus said, "Almighty God, thank you for the gift of life as humans, endowed with language, as well as sacred, priceless gifts of creativity. Would you please give us the courage to believe in ourselves, to dare to try, to create from the inspirations of imaginations of solutions, to save our souls and planet Earth for world peace." Amen and women. I appreciate this. Almighty God and Jesus, so help me God. They're words of wisdom speaking via the Holy Spirit, via me, for you and for me, for world peace.